Okay, we're back on the 65. Now, you can see we've got all the gearbox housing all done. We've got the CRC rust converter on the outside here. We've got the glip tile inside. We still have the pinion in, which we have to pull out yet, but that can come out inside. We're not too worried about that. Now, I've got the gasket sitting on the back here, and I've got grease on it. Now, the grease, I've just chosen to do grease because when we're painting the tractor, if there's a bit of gasket squashing out here, I can just run around with a blade and wipe the grease off with a bit of petrol or thinners or something like that, and that'll come off. Now, the interesting thing on this is, I'll see if I can find a really nice looking bolt head. That's not too bad. If you can see that, if I keep it out of focus here, they got Massey Ferguson, so CKNRMF. So yeah, so I haven't found exactly enough. There's 13 bolts around the side, and I got 10 of these, and they had a couple of ring-ins. Now I'll go around the other side. And these are the bolts here that's the head of the bolts that come out of the 35 that we got the gearbox bits out of. So we're going to use a couple of them, probably right underneath in the bottom along here, and we'll have the Massey Ferguson ones down here. So we only need 3 ring-ins, so we'll pop that there. Now, I've got the gearbox housing swinging on the gantry with our little bracket here. So look, all I really have to do, there's no shafts to line up or anything like that at this stage. I've just got to pop him in there, perhaps let him down just a little. And I can bring the gantry around to hold pressure on it. So that'll hold a bit of inward pressure on the box. And I can pop a bolt through at the top here on this side and just do it up a couple of threads. We're just looking to line the whole show up at the moment. And the same around here where you can see. So it actually needs to swing a little like that. I'll pop down here so I can see what I'm doing a bit better. There we go. So we'll pop a couple of threads on there. We need to go up just a little bit. All these bolts have been wire brushed and the threads cleaned and all that sort of thing. So if we get another one down here and give it a start. And I notice this nut has a slightly rounded edge on it, so that'll do just for now, but we'll find a better nut. A couple in the top here. So now they don't have spring washers on them, they just have the bolt going straight through. That's a good one. That through. So look, I'll run around and bolt all this up, and I'll bring you back once we've got it bolted up, and I'll put the camera down in here and we'll pull the pinion out next. Okay, you can see we've got it all bolted up there now. I didn't do it any particular torque. I just had my trusty Sid Chrome, a gear wrench and a Sid Chrome spanners, or wrenches as you call them in America. And I just did them up tight. So now we're going to move the camera over, and then when we look down the hole there, you can see the pinion. So we're going to try and set the camera up, and yeah, we'll just undo the pinion and pull that out. And before we put the hydraulic pump in the housing and the PDO shaft up the back, we need to remove that pinion, replace the bearings and put it back in place.